So hi, good morning everybody and welcome to another awesome session of Get In, Get Fit. And what is so amazing about this session is we have a very good friend of mine. She's a dietitian. Her name is Megha Rai, and I have known Megha for almost, I could say 16, 17 years. And it's been so wonderful knowing her. And our session today is session 18, and we are really coming of age now. So when I look at 18, I see it's around 4.5 months that we have started this session. And thanks to each one of you for making it a grand success, because I couldn't have spelled the word success without each of your contributions. And that, you have been able to come every single session and made this a real hit amongst people. To share all our initiatives of this sessions. We started as a Get In, Get Fit series, almost say somewhere around 6-7 months back. And in the initial phase, it was just a little bit of exercise every single day through a Zoom meeting. Then we got into some structured program, and because of the program, we had Surya Ma, who comes every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays morning 6:30 to 7:10. And we do yoga, we do breathing, we do immunity building exercises. We said, well, let's create a community where we can stand up for each other. And before that, we already had a WhatsApp group, and we were ready to welcome as many members into our group. The only criteria was we wanted like-minded people, and we wanted people who were really concentrating on their health and fitness, and they wanted a forum where they would get good inputs, very unbiased inputs from people, from experts in various fields. And we wanted real life heroes. That is what our main aim was. And today, many of the speakers who were a part of us are a part of our every Saturday session. That is amazing, friends, because, it is like when you give something, you gain something too. So, they contributed their knowledge, they contributed their expertise to this group. And every week, they come to learn also from others. So it's always nice to have this win-win situation, and that's exactly how it is today for all of us. And it is so very nice that after that WhatsApp group, then we got into this kind of the 3 days a week, or Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday sessions. And then we started having expert speakers also, and now you can understand we are on the 18th week. And we keep it at 10 to 11 because we want it comfortable for every person who is at home. And we wanted to match all the timings, because I have a lot of people coming from US, Canada, Singapore. So we just wanted to match a time which might be a little more conducive so that many of us could join in. And I would like to thank each one of you for making this a grand success. And now we have a 365-day challenge going on. What is all this 365-day challenge about? It is about all of us getting into a fitness, mindset, because I pretty much think that, the mindset is very important. And it is to train ourselves to get into some kind of fitness. It could be yoga, it could be some form of exercises which we put on the group, and now we have this 1 month of some kind of squats and some kind of abdomen exercises, planks, and we are trying to really get in and get fit with that, right? And today we are having an amazing speaker, a very, very good friend of mine. Her name is Megha Rai. And I'm going to put the spotlight on Megha Rai. Can we have the spotlight on Megha Rai? And once we put that on, I'm going to introduce Megha to this entire group. And it is so amazing that, our friendship of almost 17 years has, really come of age. When I say 18th episode and I say 17 years of our friendship, it really makes a difference, right? So it's so wonderful to have that. And so now I'm going to start introducing Megha to the group. Megha, as I told you, is a very good friend of mine. And now I just want to tell you what her expertise is on all about. She's done her PG diploma in nutrition and dietetics from Home Science College, Punjab University, Chandigarh. She's done her PG diploma in hospital and healthcare management from Symbiosis, Pune. That is when we actually met and our friendship grew. She's a certified diabetes educator. She's a master's in business administration from IGNOU. She's a life member of IDA, which is the Indian Dietetics Association. She's also got some amazing clinical work experience from PGI MER Chandigarh, where she did her internship. It is also where she also, lent her services at the cardiac unit at Dayanand Medical College and Hospital, at the organized diet and health camps. Her husband works for the defense, and so she does a lot of online counseling for defense, civilians, and the NRIs. And she's working in the health and fitness industry for over 20 years. And you can follow her on Facebook and Instagram. And she's very active in both these sectors. And what is amazing is, she's two lovely daughters, and recently she had a great fair where she made health cookies and health cakes, and it sold like, generally we use a phrase saying it sells like hot cakes, and literally it sold like hot cakes. And so that's Megha for you, mother of two, and two beautiful girls. And over to you, Megha. Rock the session as always. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Vidya, and thanks for such a kind words and loving welcome to me. And I'm really blessed to have a friend like you. So I'll start the session. First of all, a very good morning to all of you who have spared their valuable time to listen to my talk, and I'm really happy. And as Dr. Vidya told that I'm a dietitian, and I've been in this profession since last 20 years, and I've worked in hospitals for almost 10 years in multi-specialty and cardiac hospitals. Now I have started my own work as an online consultant. So coming to the topic today, I'm going to give you some inputs on boosting our immunity. We know this is a hot topic these days. We know that the year 2020 has been a very different year for all of us. So it has brought a lot of changes in our lifestyle. As we know that we have started taking care of ourselves more than before. I think everybody would agree with me in this. Earlier, we never used to give that much importance to our health. Now, everybody is very conscious that, yes, I have to boost my immunity. I have to, because we don't know that till what time we are going to face this pandemic issue, and how much more time we are not sure about this thing now. So we should take care of ourselves. So I'm here to help you in giving some tips and some tricks to boost up your immunity. So I have divided my session. Immunity, what is immunity? First of all, immunity, we know that this is the fighting ability of our body to against some diseases. It is a defense mechanism. Like it is, if we have a good immunity, that means we can fight against many infections and diseases on our own. For example, like there are two people, person A and person B, of same age, same height, and same weight, say. So, but the person A frequently falls sick or catches cold very easily, and the person B, even if he goes into bad weather or he eats outside, but he doesn't catches cold or he doesn't fall sick very easily. So that means the immunity of person B is very good. You can see some people from labor class, they are blessed with a good immunity. But nowadays, since we are got very sensitive to many things, because of the available sources. We are now used to ACs, we are now used to have water from RO, so immunity has definitely gone down. So earlier, in our forefathers or grandparents, their immunity was better than us, and that is why they have lived so long, longer than general people like us. So we have to increase our immunity on our own by doing some changes in our lifestyle. So I've divided my session into 3 parts. I will be discussing immunity boosting foods, immunity boosting drinks, and some lifestyle changes to boost your immunity. So if I start with the immunity boosting foods, first of all, that is my topic because I'm a dietitian. So, but I will definitely tell you some changes in your lifestyle also, which you should do on regular basis. So first and foremost place in immunity boosting food is taken by fresh fruits and vegetables. That we all know, that fresh fruits and vegetables. But have you ever realized we often forget to eat on them on regular basis? Like sometimes we don't have regular intake of fruits in a day. So you should have at least 5 to 6 servings of fruits and vegetables in a day. You can divide it into small parts. So because fruits, they are a rich source of vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin B also. And if like vitamin C is very useful for making up of our white blood cells. These are the defensive, they are like, they have defensive mechanism against many diseases if we have good number of white blood cells in our body. So and it also helps in collagen formation. So if we have vitamin C in our diet, more of vitamin C, so we are already we will be having a good immunity. And example, apple, orange, guava is also a rich source of vitamin C, and all citrus fruits, lemon, and most commonly is in this season you can find amla. Amla is a very rich source of vitamin C, and if you, or you can have it in the form of saute vegetable, or you can have it just in the form of you can just take out juice out of it of one amla and mix it with honey. That is very good concoction, and it is a very good immunity booster. So you know that one amla or 100 grams of amla, that contains vitamin C content of almost 20 oranges. So if you take one amla per day, your immunity will be, but try to take fresh amla. Otherwise, people can have chawanprash also. That is that also contain amla, but I prefer and I tell people to have fresh fruits and vegetables. So if I come to vegetables, how do you have to decide which vegetable is healthy? Just go for the color of the vegetable. If you look, the more colorful vegetable is, the more nutritious it is. Like beetroots, purple color, yellow vegetables, pumpkin, and green leafy vegetables, and red for tomato and carrots. So the more colorful vegetable is, the more nutritious it is. So go for if you want to see like you your food platter, like your thali should have different colors of everything, like a green vegetable, a yellow dal, purple colored salad, and green chutney or red chutney, tomato chutney you can put. So yeah, this automatically your food will become balanced. You don't have to catch vegetables. How do you have to take them? Especially kids, they don't like vegetables directly. We all can have it in the form of salads. You can have fresh fruit salad or vegetable salad, but there are other ways also to have vegetables, like you can have carrot, orange, and green coriander juice. just crush them one each, and few figs of this green coriander. You can just put them in the mixer and put some water and just make a puree kind of a thing. You can just uh, put some black salt or lemon into it. This will taste yum, you know. And the second one is, you can, I told you that you can put that amla and honey concoction. That is very good. You can take amla in that form. And other beetroots you can have in the form of salad, or you can make a beetroot and lemon juice, lemon water, lemon juice combined, you know. You can just put one beetroot in the mixture and blend it properly, put some black salt, lemon, and put some water, just blend it again, and drink this beverage. It is really yummy. I actually give this juice to my daughters daily, and we have a routine of drinking it in the evening, and in the morning we all have that amla concoction. That is for sure. That is mandatory in our house, you know. So this is about amla. And then you can have fruits in the form of different smoothies or shakes. Like some kids, they don't like fruits as such, so they can have banana shake or apple and kiwi shake, or apple or chiku shake. So but like in winters you can have it in the form of soups, like mixed vegetable soup. Vegetables can be added like that, if you don't want to that is another way to use vegetables. And you can have spinach soup, you can have tomato soup, you can have pumpkin and garlic soup. So just try to incorporate these vegetables in your lifestyle in different ways, so that it doesn't get monotonous also, like you are having only sabji. You will not realize that 5 to 6 servings of vegetables will be done on their own, and you'll not get to know. Even your kids will also not get to know. If your kids are fussy about eating vegetables, you can just grate the vegetable like loki or carrot, just put them or just crush it in the blender, make a roti dough out of that. And they will not realize that. And it tastes yummy also. In a way, it goes inside their stomach now. So this is one more thing, like adding vegetables and fruits. And the second most important food, which is good for boosting immunity, these are zinc rich foods. Zinc is a very good mineral which helps in battling against normal like common cold and cough. So it is a good immunity booster. It is generally given to people who have common cold, and in the form of supplements also people take, but I prefer it giving in the form, fresh food in form. So first thing which is rich in zinc is, these are nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds, like all the nuts, like almonds, walnuts, and pistachios. And you can have anjeer, that is fig. You can have apricots. You can have, but obviously excess of everything is bad. So you need to have a handful of these nuts. You can have 3 to 4 almonds, 2 walnuts, 1 cashew, 1 fig, 1 apricot, and a few. You can also have different types of seeds, like flax seeds in the form of flax seeds powder, and you can have sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. These all are rich in zinc and iron also, and these all are very good source of protein, healthy fats, and fiber also, you know. So when we have it, like you can have it as a munching, in between munching, you can just grab a handful of these nuts, and you can have it with your tea, or in between when you feel hungry, na, rather than grabbing a unhealthy snack, go for these things like nuts and seeds. Otherwise, you can have, for kids, you can make some laddus also out of these nuts and seeds. So nuts, and these nuts and seeds are good source of mono unsaturated fats and polyunsaturated fats. Cover whole grains. Whole grains are those grains which have a lot of fiber. So like all the your whole grain dalia, that is a good source of fiber also, and oats, and different flours like ragi and bajra, and oats flour, and there is a rajgira flour is there, and chana flour is there. And so, yeah, what you have to do, like if we are having a normal chapati or normal plain roti, rather than having plain roti, add any of these flours into your normal atta, so that like you can mix it in the ratio of 1:1. Any flour, whichever you like, ragi or bajra, chana, any flour, because all these whole grain are very rich source of iron. They are good source of zinc, I told, and they are good source of fiber also. So they help in eliminating bad fats also from our body, and they help in maintaining our weight also. So try to incorporate, or you can have, if you're a South Indian, you can have ragi dosa, that is very tasty, and you can have a chana flour chila, or you can have oats chila, that is also very different thing, and but at the same time it's very tasty also. You can use these food items as your breakfast, or you can have it in dinner. If you want to have a lighter dinner, you can have a chila like around 6:30 or 7. You can finish your dinner with these foods. And if I come to pulses also, whatever is whole, that is the most nutritious. Like more than split pulses, like, or washed pulses, the better ones are always whole pulses, because fiber content or the outer shelling outside the grain, that contains most of the vital minerals and vitamins. So these help in, that is good source of potassium, phosphorus, calcium, and many zinc, I told. So you can use these dals in like rajma and black chane. These are very good. Like people generally say that these are heavy dals, heavy legumes. This is not the case. You can have it in the daytime, but because if you are a vegetarian, the good protein source is only from dals, and legumes are the best, more protein. They have more protein content, better than dals. So you should consume more of legumes, like at least 2 times or 3 times in a week. You should consume your legume intake, or you can make it a rajma salad. You can have boiled black chana salad, or you can have white chole salad, or moong sprout salad. These all are very nutritious and very healthy, and in a way you will not be having more of oil also in, if you're having these kinds of salad. Otherwise you have dals as such, at least 1 or 2 servings of dals in a day, that should be there if you are a vegetarian. If you are a non-vegetarian, then we can add some eggs and chicken, but if you're a vegetarian, at least 2 servings are required. Or you can have it in the form of moong dal chila also. You can have besan chila. These all are high protein, high fiber, and zinc rich foods. But if you're a non-vegetarian, then you can opt for like eggs, fish, and chicken also. Eggs are a good source of protein, as we all know. Okay, and the healthy fats, it is a good source of vitamin A. Vitamin A is fat soluble vitamin, and it helps in boosting our immunity also. So eggs are good, but obviously in boiled form. But if your weight is okay, you can have it in like as an omelette or as a fried egg also, but I generally suggest to have it in the boiled form. And you can, if you are non-vegetarian, then you can have chicken also. Chicken has like a good quality protein that has got some amino acids that helps in boosting our immunity. So that the more the absorption rate is good, the protein is absorbed really nicely if you are having chicken. So at least 2 or 3 times in a week you can have chicken. Or if you are fish eater, so you can have fish also. Fish contains omega-3 fatty acids, that is very good. And fish, if you don't want to have fish, you can have fish oil, because cod liver oil, these all contain omega-3 fatty acids. As I told, these help in earlier also, no? These help in boosting our immunity. So this is about fish. Fish also contains iodine, zinc, so I told iodine, then magnesium, manganese, selenium, many vital vitamins and nutrients which are very helpful for boosting our immunity, and that we don't know exactly now what is there in each and every food. So that is the main criteria, is that we should have a variety of food. We should not stick to a monotonous kind of daily food which we are taking since ages. We should add into a variety in our food, and it will be very interesting also. And these, at this time and lockdown phase, or most of us are at home, and we can try different dishes also which are very healthy and nutritious, and kids will also be very happy, and it will be very good and soothing for your own soul also, you know. You will feel when you have something different, you will definitely feel good. And you can learn it from different, there are different YouTube channels, you can learn it from there. Otherwise, which I have told, you can try all these foods and drinks I will discuss later on. And the last but not the least in this category of food is that we should avoid all refined foods. Refined foods are like refined oils, first of all, then refined sugar, which is a white sugar, then refined flour like maida. So all these refined foods combined, they when we have it on regular basis, they are actually, their refining is done by special chemicals like sugars. Now when the it crystallizes, many chemicals are added into it. You can have a good, you can have jaggery instead of that, or you can have brown sugar, or you can rather than refined oils, you should go for your local oils. Like maybe in north people can have mustard oil for vegetable cooking. In south people can go for coconut. Local is always best, you know. Because I don't recommend refined oils. Even I desi ghee, like pure ghee, is also very good source of healthy fats. So I recommend at least 1 or 2 spoons of ghee per day, that should be taken. But we should not go for refined foods, you know. Refined foods, they uh, reduce our metabolism, means our fat burning capacity, that is reduced by these all refined foods. First, plus that also, when we ingest them, when we take them on regular basis now, they disturb our digestive system also, our gut flora also. Like maida, if we are having food made up of maida, like, yeah, I was talking about the refined foods, which we should all avoid, because it includes like refined sugar, which is white sugar, and refined oils, which generally we are using for cooking, we should avoid, and the refined flour like maida and maida products. So all these refined foods, they basically lower our metabolism. Metabolism is our burning capacity, so of the body. So if we are having it on regular basis, more of white sugar, more of refined oils, and more of refined foods, we are definitely going to have more weight. And as we all know that the people with more weight are more prone to problems, lifestyle disorders like high blood pressure and high diabetes, also high sugar levels also increase. So if and we all know that also that people having these types of lifestyle disorders, they are more prone to COVID-19. So we should avoid all these foods like cakes, pastries, matri, all of those which are made up of maida, and fried foods, and noodles, burgers, like kids, these are obviously they are not able to have all these things due to lockdown and all. But once in a while, you can make it at home, like noodles. But if you are making this noodles, you have to make sure that you have to put a lot of vegetables into it to compensate its fiber content. But obviously, you should not have it on regular basis. Once in 15 days it is okay to just change your taste buds, but and moreover, these foods are when we are on the higher side now, then we are, and it affects our digestive process also. So these are not very good for digestion. They are, whenever we have more anything, we tend to have gastric issues. Like if we are having more of the refined foods, then we may have a bloating, we may have indigestion, or many issues. So our gut flora becomes full of like toxins. So when we have more toxins in our gut, and so bacteria and viruses are there, so we are more prone to any kind of disease. So uh, try to avoid all these refined foods. So this was all about food part. Now I'm coming to the beverages part, which would help you to increase your immunity. First one is, as I told, that amla and honey concoction. That is very good. You can have it in the early morning. 1 tablespoon of fresh amla juice. Just squeeze it by grating that amla and sieve it through a sieve, and take out 1 tablespoon of amla, and put 1 tablespoon of honey. Just have it empty stomach. This is very good concoction to boost your immunity. Second one, it is a herbal drink kind of a thing, like detox drink. You can just note it down, the ingredients, if you want. Like you have to take 1.5 glass of water and boil it, and just put some grated ginger, 1 teaspoon of grated ginger, and 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and just boil it together. When you boil them, then just make it lukewarm, and then you add 1/4 teaspoon of your normal haldi, turmeric powder, and you can also put 2 black peppercorns, and uh, uh, and you can consume it by adding just a few drops of lemon and 1 teaspoon of honey. Just strain it, and you can have it. You can just divide it into 2 portions, half glass. You can have boil it till 1.5 glass water becomes 1 glass, so that much concentrated it should be. And you can just divide it into half 2 portions. So have 1 portion in the morning, have 1 portion at bedtime. This is also very good immunity booster. But if any one of you is having high blood pressure or hyperthyroidism, which is in that case, you should not have all these things, because according to Ayurveda, these all are hot foods. So you should not consume. You can go for Giloy water. Giloy juices are very easily available. You can have, or if you have some fresh Giloy nearby, you can have it in the form of Giloy water. Giloy tablets are also very easily available. You can have those. But and otherwise, you can have black onion seeds water. That is kalonji, what we call it in Hindi. And you just put 1 teaspoon of onion seeds in 1 glass of water, boil it properly, and strain this, and have it 1 glass on daily basis. And the next beverage, which is that is very nutritious and very ancient beverage, which we have been using since ages. Not our grandmothers, our forefathers, they used to have. When we used to get hurt, what we used to get, like mothers, they used to give us turmeric milk. That is what we call today as a golden milk. This is very healthy, and now we have realized the value of it. Earlier, when we used to get hurt, we used to like close our nose and drink it like medicine. But now we know that it is very helpful in boosting our immunity. So people are more or more getting into habit of drinking this turmeric milk. It has a like turmeric has a ingredient which is curcumin, which is antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral also. So this is a total package, and all these things like which I told in the earlier drink, like ginger, cinnamon, these all are they have antioxidants also, which help us in cleansing our system from free radicals. Free radicals are the they are the bad organisms which attack our system. So and we make us more prone to diseases. So if you are having ginger and this turmeric or cinnamon on regular basis, we are having a more of antioxidants, and our system will be free of free radicals. Next is commonly, if you don't have anything, if you're traveling, you can't have anything uh, out of these beverages, you can have just plain lukewarm water. Keep drinking lukewarm water. And here in Chandigarh, it is already winters. We are already into this habit of having lukewarm water. But it is very good, when we have lukewarm water on regular basis. So our throat gets clear time to time of various viruses and bacteria we can't attack. And most importantly, when we are having more water, it flushes out toxins from our body, from our digestive system. So our body gets cleared out of all toxins. So that definitely we will be having more immunity. We often tend to, drink more water. Make a habit of drinking water, and try to have it every year. So this is about all beverages. And now foods and beverages I've covered. Now coming to the third part, I'm going to discuss some lifestyle changes which you should you should inculcate in your lifestyle. So basically, first of all, you have to maintain your healthy body weight. Healthy body weight. According to your age and height, you should know your ideal body weight. What should be your exact body weight? Try to come down to that level. Even if you are overweight or underweight, both the conditions are not good. People with overweight, they think that we are not healthy, but people with underweight are also not healthy. People with overweight, I told that they are more prone to lifestyle disorders like high BP, sugar, and cardiac diseases, heart problems. So they should definitely come down to, like, they have to get a professional advice, or you can have some there are a lot of apps also you can follow. You should control your weight. But if you are underweight, that is also very bad. That means that you may be deficient of many vital nutrients. You may be deficient of iron, or you may be deficient of vitamin D or calcium, many other vitamins. But you have to maintain your weight. Then next lifestyle disorder is lifestyle change, which I am discussing, is de-stress yourself. In these phase in this phase of lockdown, or this whole year, we have gone through a lot of distress mentally, and our social life is also disturbed. We are not able to meet our loved ones, or so try to distress in the sense, you can just call them on regular basis, call your parents, call your brothers, sisters on regular basis, and try to meditate, try to be happy. And even if you're working, take out some time, maybe in the early morning or evening, take some me time. So just put on some music and play a soulful music, which you like. So try to de-stress yourself, because stress also creates, what I was telling, you have to basically change your lifestyle for better de-stress yourself. Then next thing is that you should exercise regularly. Exercising is very good to flush out many bacteria out of our body. When we exercise, we flush out, through our sweat, we flush out many toxins out of our body, you know, and blood circulation also increases. That definitely boosts our immunity, you know. So exercise can be in the form of like, if you don't want to go outside, you can just go do some yoga, deep breathing. Deep breathing is very good for boosting our immunity, and you can do some brisk walk near your house, and you can do some HIIT exercises, or you can just do some spot jogging inside your house, or you say play some music, you can just dance on that. You have to take out you have to invent some ways to make your thing, you know, make yourself healthy. So this is a way you can inculcate exercise in your routine. And next is that maintain your healthy sleep pattern. During this lockdown, we have seen that most of the people, they are not getting up early, because, you know, kids are not going to school, and mothers, they also say that they are also a little bit relaxed, you know. But and they people are getting up late at night also. They are awake till late night and watching TV. They are on their gadgets and their mobiles, you know. This is very unhealthy, because it creates a kind of stress. And with irregular sleep pattern, the hormone is that comes into our body, that creates a stress in our body, you know. So if we have a stress in our body is not calm, and the body is more prone to like diseases. So our immunity will definitely go down if we have irregular sleep pattern. So try to make a habit of sleeping at a particular time and getting up at a particular time, you know. And last but not the least, that is very essential, and that is free of cost, you know, that is sunlight exposure. And most of us are at home only at this point of time, working from home, online. But try to go for sit in the sun in the early hours in the morning. At least 20 to 25 minutes you should have fresh vitamin D intake from sunlight exposure. We all know that sunlight is a major source of vitamin D, and this is all free of cost. We have to just go outside and sit in sun, you know. Take out some time, make your kids also sit in outside with you, because, you know, most of the kids are also very deficient in vitamin D these days. And vitamin D is very good for boosting our immunity, because it it helps in curing common cold and coughs when we sit outside, na? So when our body absorbs more of vitamin D, our common cold and cough will definitely gets cured on its own only. So this is the one way. And for exercise, one more thing I wanted to add, that most of us are at home working online, working from home. So just try to put a reminder or put an alarm every hour. You have to get up, and for 4 to 5 minutes you have to walk inside your room only when you're working, you know. So in that hour of like reminder, you can just drink a glass of water also. So use it for dual purpose. In a way, you are exercising for exercising, moving your body for 4 to 5 minutes, and drinking a glass of water also at the same time. So this is all about immunity boosting. I hope I've covered all the topics like foods, drinks, and lifestyle changes. Rest is up to you. You try to inculcate all these habits in your lifestyle. And this is all for today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Megha. As always, whenever I interact with you, there is so much for me to take back and learn and understand. There are so many things what you have mentioned today, which I'm sure all of us are following. But there is still a little more understanding, which I have felt that, you know, we lack. Sometimes we feel like, the colors which is added in today's fruits and vegetables are sometimes artificial in nature, that, it is too red or too green because of the food colors given. And, it is so
That
difficult
is
to,
also there.
you know, take it into consideration. But nevertheless, I have always felt like, God is great in giving us the different types of mechanisms with which we can, clean our vegetables at home, and, use it, and use it for our benefit. At the same
Yes,
time, I love the way you spoke about, the pulses, lots of fruits and vegetables, how you can hide the fruits and vegetables for your children. Sometimes with fussy eaters at home, it becomes very difficult if you need to see that they get all kinds of fruits and vegetables. So that was wonderful. And of course, about, those micronutrients, as you spoke about, the nuts and the seeds, and the oils. I mean, all of them make so much of a difference today, because people think this is not good, only that is good, and so many things like that. So that's not the way. There were so many myths here, so many information which all of us definitely needed it. Needed somebody who's an expert in that field to come back and throw some light on what we don't know. I would call them the dark spots or the blind spots that we think we know, but we really don't know. So thank you so much, Megha, for dividing it into vegetables, dividing it into the kind of fruit juices which you could have. Of course, throwing some more light into lifestyle changes, and last but not the least, the vitamin D, the sunlight. We always start with saying Surya Namaskar, right? There is so much from the sun you can get, so much of positivity which you can get from the sun, that sometimes we miss out on that basic element. And I'm sure lots of good wishes are coming. I'm going to read all of them for you, Megha. If anybody has any questions, you can put it on the chat box so that we could ask Megha and, clear most of our myths. Because see, when we are thinking about good food, sometimes we are thinking about a well-balanced diet. And as Megha said, I would not say noodles are bad. You could have it just to have a different taste on your palate. But on a regular basis, definitely it's a no-no, as good as the pizzas and the burgers and things. I mean, our local, it is always vote for local, and our local food, whether it is idli, dosa or chapati, mixing of different flours or atas. It is one second. I'm so happy that a lot of you have sent in your chat messages, and I'm going to read out that. So here, Rhoda says, good to be reminded of lifestyle changes and the diet and exercise and sleep being important. All information that is theoretically known, but wonderful to be reminded. Thank you, Megha. Rukmani Ma says, thank you. Surya Ma says, awesome session. Thank you. Rhoda again says, great idea of to dance like, no one is watching. That is so true, because they always say, like, when you sing like nobody is listening. And when you dance like nobody is watching, because you have only one life and you want to live that life king or queen size, however you want to say that. And Rukmani Yama again says, thank you, Megha. Very nicely explained. You have told all about the colors of food. That's true again, because, it is so very important that we understand our kind of food, our kind of regional or topical fruits which we get, fruits and vegetables we get. And I love the way you said for summers, the juices, and for winters, the soup. So yeah, that makes so much sense. And Dr. Vidyaa says, awesome session, Megha. Great reminder to live with Mother Nature. Rukmani Ma says, sunlight only in the morning or evening is okay. What is the best time? So Megha, would you like to throw some information on that?
Yeah. Like, best time to go in sunlight is always first few 3-4 hours of the morning, like you can go around 7:30 to 8 till 11:30 is okay, because after that the sun is at peak, and obviously we know that it has a lot of UV rays which can affect your skin and dehydrate also you at the same time. So best time is to go out in the sun in the morning hours only, you know.
Okay, thank you so much, Megha. Savita says, great session. Thank you so much, Megha, for delivering us loads of vital information to boost immunity. Ravi sir says, excellent session, Dr. Megha and Dr. Vidya. Sulochna says, very helpful session, ma'am, but we feel very cold. What to do for that? I guess right now Chennai is just after the cyclone Math, so it is a little cold. So what would you say if it is very cold?
So at this point of at this point of time, you should definitely concentrate on obviously boosting your immunity. So I told a special concoction or special beverage, which was ginger, turmeric. You can put some tulsi leaves and this 2 black peppercorns and some haldi in that water, boiled in hot water. So just strain, put it and boil and strain it. Drink it lukewarm. You can have it in the like for 2 to 3 times in a day. You can have it. So it will warm your body internally, and but you have to make sure you are not a hypertension patient. You should not have high BP, you know. So otherwise you can have warm food, nuts and seeds on regular basis. They also keep you warm. So have a handful of, try all these things. Now you will definitely feel a very good from inside. You will have a warmth and you will feel very nice, you know. Have nuts and seeds also on regular basis.
Very good, very good. True. I feel even the yellow milk or the golden milk, as you said, that is a haldi wala milk. So that is again a very good immunity booster. You can warm the milk and put some haldi and drink it. That's again very good for winter also. And so we have some more questions, and here we have Rukmani Ma saying how sleep is important in the afternoon, or how much sleep is important in the afternoon.
In a day, total like number of hours we should sleep should be like 8 maximum 8 or 8 to 9 maximum. But you can divide it in your whole day's routine. If you want to have a nap in the afternoon, you can just lie down for half an hour, because lying down after your lunch, you know, for half an hour, that helps in digestion of food. So you can just have a nap of half an hour or 1 hour at the max, and try. It is good for health, you know. You can sleep.
True. I feel they say power nap of 30 minutes in the afternoon is very good for people, especially if you're above 40. Then they say a power nap in the afternoon for at least 30 minutes is very good for your heart. So for anybody who's above 40, that is allowed. I think below 40, it's very difficult to sleep in the afternoon. Because you might be working and you might not have that luxury. But these kind of power naps really work. There is a system of doing that, of having the power naps. And this system is, where you can pretty much, they say you just close your eyes and disconnect yourself from the world for even 5 minutes makes a difference. And they just say, take 3 deep breaths and rub your hands and rub your feet. The same way you rub your hands, you rub your feet, and just close wherever you are, even if it is in, on your desk, just close your eyes and lie down for 5 to 10 minutes. And this power nap plays a very important role for any age, any time. Generally, we speak about this even in college days. I used to do that, because sometimes you would have studied late night, and then, you wouldn't have had your breakfast. I'm not advocating that. But sometimes you tend to overboard, do things, and you're not getting your enough sleeps. So these power naps help.
Yes, definitely. And
Yeah,
it is a kind of de-stressing your body. Obviously, it is a kind of meditation, you can say. So you are just into yourself only, and for few minutes you don't know about rest of the world.
true. You're just disconnecting and you just want to be with yourself. It's
Yes.
the me time, as you called it, Megha.
Yes.
I agree with that me time.
Yes.
So few
Yes.
more chats I would say. And Ravi sir says, as a true dietitian, Dr. Megha described food, beverage and recipes. Sulochana says, thank you so much, ma'am. Rukmani Ma says, haldi milk anytime or in the night. I guess it's good in the night because it gives you a good night's sleep also.
Yes.
But anytime should be good too. And thank you, Megha, for answering all our questions. Lakshmi Srinivas says, good information on power nap. And we are so excited, Megha. I mean, it was so wonderful to have you. And it is like, rekindling a lot of things, a lot of memories. And it's so special because, I am a person who cherishes friendships and it's so wonderful to connect, even though it's virtually, but still, connecting so much after 17 years. And probably we must have seen each other only once or twice in this entire lifetime. Once when we were during our Pune program, and once when you had come down to Chennai, and that was before your wedding. And I guess now it's almost 10-15 years since we saw each other too. 15 years, right?
Yes.
Just before your wedding. So it's so amazing that our friendships were on. And I would just like to add another thing to boost your immunity on the same lines as today's topic. Keep connected with your vitamin F. She spoke about vitamin A, B, C, D, and everything, E and K. But vitamin F is equally important, which is vitamin friends. So I guess, friendships and nurturing friendships, nurturing relationships is the best part. And thank you so much, Megha, for being that vitamin F in my life. And thanks to all the vitamin Fs here. I know all of us, come together for this friendship, and nothing would have been, just the same without each one of you. So I would like to thank all the participants today for joining us. Dr. Lakshmi, Dr. Vidyaa, Judeline, Mini Ma'am, Ravi Sir, Rhoda, Rukmani Ma, Savita, Sulochana, Surya Prabhama, and I'm so excited that, we were all there together. And thank you so much for this amazing session. And you can unmute yourself. And if you can want to thank Megha yourself, you can do that at this point of time.
Yes,
and
I would like
thank
to
you so
thank her.
much.
Yes, she has given a very, very wonderful session. It is really some of the things which we have already known, but still we could not follow or practice. But she has given, it is an eye opener for us, at least now to start these kind of habits which will boost our immunity. Thanks, really very nice, very nice. Thank you.
That's Ravi sir from
you,
US right
thank
now.
you, Megha.
Thank you.
That was Rukmani Ma. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. All my questions are answered.
Yes.
Megha, that was a wonderful session, very practical.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Vidyaa. Thank you, Megha.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Vidyaa.
Thank you, Mini Ma'am. Thank you, Surya Ma. Thank you so much. And have a great weekend, friends. And we are having an amazing session again. Thank you. Take care and have a great weekend. And thank you so much, Megha, for joining in. Thank you so much.